Hey guys, it's Allie. So today's video is going to be kind of a story time video and kind of a fun get to know something that I really love video. I'm Allie, as you all know, and I always say you guys are my Allie cats. I say that a lot on YouNow, and it is because I love cats. Allie cats is a thing. My name is Allie, and I have 2 cats, and I've had a lot of cats, and I have a lot of cat stuff. I have a cat onesie, I have cat shirts, aka what I'm wearing right now, which I thought would be a perfect thing to wear for this video since we are going to be talking about cats. So I do have 2 cats. I have Mylo and Missy. I'm going to tell you guys a story about them and how I got them. So I'm going to grab them. I'm going to try to grab them at the same time. I don't know how much it's going to work. I don't know if you can even see them. This one's Missy. This one's Mylo. I can't really pick them up any higher because I don't have a good grip on them and I don't want to drop them or hurt them. The one that's... Hi. These are my kitties. Okay, so I'm going to put one of them down. So this is Mylo. Hi, My. His name was originally Luke, and her name was originally Leia. He's the more kind of like outgoing one. He's the one that appears on my YouNow streams a lot more. He loves to watch the computer. I'm like out of breath right now from getting them. I'm gonna kind of explain to you how I got them. So 2016, I had a cat named Buddy. I had him since... She's fighting a paper. I'm gonna get that paper. I got Buddy when I was about 6 years old. He was my best friend. I loved him so much. He was a white cat with gray on his head and brown on his tail and beautiful blue eyes. It was my entire life, and anybody that knew me knew about Buddy. I've had a lot of cats in my life, but he was just my literal best friend. He was my dad's best friend. He was so unique. He was an indoor-outdoor cat, and that's kind of how he disappeared. So I can tell you guys the whole story about how he disappeared sometime because it's crazy and it involves one of my neighbors, and they moved shortly after, and it was really good because my dad and I would have taken it to the police. So if you guys want a video about that, let me know. So he went missing and it devastated me. It broke my heart. I have depression and anxiety, and for some reason animals just help me a lot, and I never really realized how heartbroken I would be without... It wasn't just without Buddy, but without a cat. I mean, I missed him so much. He was like... He still is a part of me today. I love him so much, but it just was like without a feline, I felt so heartbroken because I had a cat since I was like 6 years old. You know what I mean? My dog would help me all the time. He would come and lay with me and cuddle with me, and he was awesome. I just really love cats, and I just think I really connect with cats more. But like I said, I absolutely adore my dog. I love dogs. I still cuddle with him. I still love him. I just am more of a cat person, you know? And one day we found these cats on KSL, which happened to be Mylo and Missy. So KSL is this selling / trade / giveaway website. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of like a yard sale, like online. Like you could sell cars, you can give away animals, you can sell animal stuff, you can give away clothes, you can sell clothes, you can do so much on there. So we found Mylo and Missy in the pets part on KSL, and they hadn't really been updated for a while. There was a little bit of a description, and I absolutely loved the description. My mom was kind of like, well, we don't know if we can get both of them because we already had a dog and we're only supposed to have 2 animals. So we were kind of on the fence, but we decided to call anyway. They didn't answer. I was really bummed. But we left a voicemail and said that we really wanted these cats. So I go to bed that night. I was really just like off the wall, like crossing my fingers, like please, I hope I get them. And then we get a call in the morning from the people saying that they had received our phone call and they would love to meet up with us and give us the cats, but they need to know like exactly if we can take them because they had so many other offers that night right after we called. So like they need to know for sure so they don't give it to someone that can't have the cat. So my mom calls up the building office manager type thing, and she's talking to her and saying that, you know, like we want these 2 cats, because the office people knew how much I love Buddy, because Buddy was like a neighborhood cat as well. Like I said, he'd walk around outside. So everybody knew Buddy, and everybody knew how much I loved Buddy. So they were like, yeah, let me try to pull some strings. So long story short, we got the strings pulled. I got to get these 2 cats. We went to pick them up, and it was amazing. When we first got them, they were really skittish because they had been abused before and they didn't want to be held. They hid under my bed. They're about 3 years old now. Their birthdays are May 19th. But I'm gonna now tell you guys kind of their own backstory. So Mylo and Missy were born to something like a puppy mill, and that puppy mill place didn't want Mylo and Missy. Okay, I'm just gonna break this story really quickly and let you all know that that scraping in the background is Mylo playing in his litter box. He's playing in his litter box. So they threw them away, and I mean, they literally threw them away in a dumpster. I don't know if they had any of their siblings with them. I don't know if the mother was with them, but I just know that Mylo and Missy were the ones that were rescued. And then Petco had received a call that there were kittens in a garbage can, and Petco went and picked them up and put them in their store so that they could adopt them out. So then somebody adopted them out, and the people who did were the people we got them from. And I'm not trying to slander them or anything, but they were doing like house construction, and they had a ton of kids, and the kids were really violent. Like when we walked in the house, the kids were like holding Mylo and Missy by their like paws to give them to us. They were obviously very abusive to them, because when Mylo and Missy had gotten to my house, they like did not want to be here whatsoever. They're completely afraid of us, especially men. Mylo still is afraid of new people to this day. He only really knows like Diana and Mason and my parents really well, because we're the people who are around them all the time. But anybody else, they just kind of freak out when they come over because they're scared. So I also am assuming that the puppy mill type place, whatever you want to call it, also probably abused them. And I know Petco's not too great to their animals, so they were probably neglected there as well. So these cats have been through a lot of neglect. I am so blessed that I was able to adopt them and love them, because I think they're the most amazing cats. They help me out so much. This video should just be a compilation of me being annoyed with my cats for 20 minutes straight, because now they're eating a bag. A paper, the litter box, a bag. Anyway, I'm talking about this like it's the love of my life.
Mylo is so great. I just love him so much. And Missy, they're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just love my cats so much.
There's my story about my cats. I know this video wasn't super eventful, but I uploaded a video yesterday. I hope you go and check it out. Give it a thumbs up. But I just wanted to give you guys some more content. A lot of people are always like, hey, how'd you get your cats? And then I'm like, hey, I could just explain it on YouTube, because I somehow forget that I am a Storytime YouTuber, and that is what I am supposed to be doing. Like, I'll tell someone a story on YouNow, and they'll be like, yeah, and I'll be like, wait, I could have just told that on YouTube, so I don't have to tell a million people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, tater tots.